Welcome to No Fear app community here on Facebook this beautiful Friday. Last Friday I was making a little movie about the fear of relocation, and I met this wonderful Egyptian pair. They was here on the last vacation together and they have been together since 14 years from today, and they were now here to separate as friends in life. That was very beautiful. We were talking about the fears we meet also as a couple and human beings and stuff like that, and she mentioned a very interesting thing about fear. She said that she had a fear of being alone, the fear of being alone. And I promised her I would make a little movie about that today. So this is what we're doing. I hope you can hear me because the sea is playing along too. As you can hear, Mother Earth is right behind us. Okay, so the fear of being alone. I always thought that when you think about it as a human, you're born alone, right? Many times in life, many chunks of life, big parts of life, you're actually also alone. You probably also felt to be in the midst of your family or friends or even out in the world, and still you have this feeling of being alone. And one day we're going to die alone. So the fear of being alone is a very true and profounding feeling. Also, you should think about where does this really come from. When you look on the human race, we are a pack animal. We really want to be together with our family and friends and stuff like that. But we're also individuals. We also have our own individual, sense of things, and we need to be alone also. So what you're gonna do in life is train yourself to love to be in your own company, to be alone, really. But this was her biggest fear, to go out of her relationship with her husband after 14 years and then feel alone. You're never alone because you are here with your soul, you're here with your mindset, you're here with your heart. So just remember, it's just a feeling. It's not an actual situation that you are alone. I'll give you another tip. When I'm out running, I always, when I encounter other people, I try to smile to them, because you never know if this was the first smile they had today. You never know if this was the first smile they had this week, or even this month, or even this year. So also, how can you prevent that you feel alone? Well, you can act with kindness to people. If you act with kindness, people will, respond to you. They will communicate with you, and you can make friends with this. So the feeling of being alone, or the fear of being alone, is something again in our mindset. It's not the real fact that we are alone. So if you have any comments for this, please set them below this video. I would like to hear them. And you probably also have this feeling of being alone from time to time. I'll end up with a lady I once talked to, and she said she didn't fear of being alone in life. She actually feared dying alone. And that is also another interesting part of the fear of being alone. That this very end of your life, she feared to be alone on her deathbed, and she wanted to be married and buried next to her husband. So this was another angle about the fear of being alone. But remember, no matter who you are out there, you're never alone. All right? You're never, ever alone. There's always people who's looking for you, and people you just haven't met yet. So go out in the world and meet people and make new friends, and that will take the feeling away from you being alone. And I can illustrate this with, if you have a glass half full of water and half full of air, and you say the water is love, or being there for someone else, not feeling alone, and the air, that's emptiness, that's being alone, right? So how do you remove the air? You don't. You just fill up more water in your glass. So with that, I'm looking forward to send you off to the weekend, or even maybe to a late holiday if you haven't had your holiday yet. And I'm looking forward to see you here next Friday and in the next video. Take care.